54, man.
Like the scripture say, nothing new under the sun. They offended him this day too, man. That's why they deny him.
You hate me because I tell you the truth?
Oh, man. What's that? Yeah?
Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the carpet that blows the coals in the fight, and that bringeth forth instrument for his work.
Now, who bringing forth an instrument? All right, so these guys will say the instrument is the missile that the Edomite Oppenheimer, the Smith, created, man. That's what them guys will say. But let's give you a few precepts on the instrument, all right, that the Lord is referring to, the carpenter bringing forth. What that is, Jeremiah, what, 51:19. You can probably grab one, Micah 4:13.
Jeremiah 51:19.
51:19.
51:19. The portion of Jacob is not like them.
And it's referring to the remnant, right? All right, the remnant. Go ahead.
For he is the former of all things.
He's the former of all things, man. All right, go ahead.
And Israel is the rod of his inheritance.
And Israel is the rod of his inheritance. Go ahead.
The Lord of hosts is his name.
The Lord of hosts is his name. Now read what you got.
Thou art my battle axe.
Thou art my battle axe, referring to Israel as the Lord's battle axe.
In weapons of war.
Now, a smith creates a battle axe. All right, a metal worker, someone who forms these weapons, man. All right, and it's the Lord Himself who's building up the elect.
It's not talking about no damn Edomite.
It's not talking about no Edomite, man. It's going back to the Lord, man. Get the Hebrews 10:7 one more time.
Micah 4 and
13.
Okay, con. This is Micah 4:13. Arise, O and thresh, O daughter of Zion.
Arise and thrash. Remember that word thrash. All right, O daughter of Zion, referring to that remnant that the brother just read about in Jeremiah 51:19. Go ahead.
For I will make thy horn iron.
I will make thy horn iron.
Hold on, that's the iron weapon.
Nah, that's a battle axe.
No,
that's to Israel.
I'm finna leave. Y'all ain't gonna.
All right.
You ain't gonna put that in there.
Come on, man. And what does a smith do,
Hey, create, man.
He said, I'm gonna make thy horn iron. Go ahead.
So I will make thy horn iron, and I will make thy hooves brass.
Don't a smith deal with brass as well?
Yeah, con. He's a craftsman.
He's a craftsman.
Man, describing the Lord.
Describing the Lord, like the brother say. Go ahead.
And thou shalt beat in pieces many people.
And you're gonna beat in pieces many people. So that's that instrument in Isaiah 54 that the Lord is bringing forth. Go ahead.
And I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth.
Meaning we gonna take the spoils, man. All right. Now read what you got up.
Hebrews 10:7.
Just in case y'all guys forgot.
Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me.
Not of Oppenheimer or whoever these guys want to say the Smith is referring to.
Einstein.
Einstein.
Like I said, you guys are historians, man. That's all right. You should be called, what's it?
Edomite historians at that.
Say what?
Edomite historians at that.
That's what they believe in, man. They believe in the white man.
They believe in the white man. They trying to make the Bible with the so-called white man, Edomite doctrine, man. And you guys is failing miserably.
Miserably.
And you know it, man. You know. So that's why you hear us on the cutting board. You know what's going on.
I can't believe these niggas know the Bible. That's what y'all say.
That's what they say.
And they hard.
And they hard. They say it.
But they'll just rather say this fucking asshole,
Right.
all the insults.
Yeah.
All right, but can't defend. All right, they doctrine, man.
Hey, man, that's what my wife do when she get mad at me. She insult me, man. Because she know I'm right. That's what you got. That's feminine, man.
That's feminine.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't never, what we say to them, when they, hey, we don't see eye to eye. The Lord gonna deal with it. We'll see what the Lord say at the end. That's what we say. But you gotta come with the answer. Then you say your minions, your little guys. Who don't, I know they know about, I don't even say none of them brothers, man. I just say, stay prayed up. That's all I say to them. You got,
they put their little minions.
Yeah, little minions.
They put the little minions on us this week.
Yeah, man.
And let him bear false witness on camera and make a fool of himself.
Right.
All right.
That's right, he did, huh?
Made a damn complete fool of yourself being a parrot.
That's what
all right. Repeat what these guys telling you that the elders told them.
That's right.
All right.
Volcanoes can't destroy nothing.
But then
no
come right back
around.
around.
Yeah.
And did a volcano video after the Lord showed them. through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, when he wanted destruction of Guatemala. Like if you guys was the real prophets, y'all would have warned the Guatemalans, which are on your sign.
Ooh.
The Israelites, the Lord commanded us. Get that Ezekiel 3, bro.
You heard me, boy.
3 and 1, huh?
That's what they're
Because
going
the Lord told us to warn them. I believe 3:16, where it talks about warning them.
Ezekiel 3:16.
Yeah.
I'm going to shout that brother who just left GMS, the head guy in Baltimore.
I don't know.
But he's powerful brother. He saw the light, man.
Didn't that brother come down here? He came down here before, right?
Yeah, he left, man.
He came down here.
All praise to
Hey,
God. She never shot
the
you.
Lord gonna,
Hey, come.
that house gonna fall, man. We
Yeah.
told you that months ago, man.
Come.
That's one of their top guys, man. All right.
I'm looking at one we bought a little bit.
Yeah, that guy that's been there for many years.
Come on, man.
All right.
Oh, Makawan.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
well,
left
yeah,
too.
come.
That's a blessing.
Talking
This is
about house cleaning, man. Them brothers waking up to y'all bullshit.
That's right.
You got to pay these guys to be a saint of the Lord.
Come on, man.
Go ahead up.
Can't buy your way into the kingdom of heaven, man.
Bro.
This is Ezekiel 3:16. And it came to pass at the end of 7 days that the word of the Lord came unto me, saying,
Yep.
Son of man, I have made thee a watchman upon the house of Israel.
So you guys claim to be the watchmen for the house of Israel. So you should have warned the Israelites, the Guatemalans, as you guys would say that's on your chart, about this destruction that came, that the Lord brought upon the Guatemalans via fire and brimstone. But go ahead,
It says, Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me.
and give them warning from the Lord. Tell them about the fire and the brimstone, man. All right? Give them warning from the Lord, man, not from your One West doctrine that your elder teach, man.
We had them Guatemalans looking for missiles, man. Looking for missiles.
Hey, good point. Good point.
Great point.
And the Lord is showing with fire and brimstone.
Come on.
But you guys were proud, man. You had brothers over there, man. You could tell me, hey, some brothers out here bringing up the brimstone. I think that's real. Search the scriptures, man.
Search the scriptures.
And that's all you got to do, man. It's that simple,
You
man.
had pride.
Hey, that's real talk, brother.
The blood on your hand, man. False
Oh,
prophets.
that's
man.
what I'm
Ooh,
telling you, man.
good
Blood on
point.
your hands, man.
Say, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and they giveth him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked ways,
So you guys didn't give warning, man,
to save his life.
to save his life, man. Because there's some people that died in there, they would have knew that it's referring to, they should be looking out for these volcanoes, that the Lord, fire and brimstone is the volcano. They probably would have moved from by those volcanoes.
Come on.
All right, the Lord probably would have put it on his spirit to leave Guatemala.
Oh, repent, man. Had that covering, that had the protection around them.
Go ahead.
Salak, I lost my point.
Though, right?
No, it's almost to save his life. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand.
So the blood on y'all hands, because y'all not warning the people, man, of the wrath of the Lord. All right, the coming destruction that the Lord is about to
Hey,
bring.
good point, brother. Shamar, not Diesel, nigga. He got a Hebrew name, nigga. Shamar, nigga.
Since that's what he wanted to know, you could have just asked.
You could have asked.
Hey, man, what's your name, brother?
I don't hate you, brothers, man. You can hit me up, man. I ain't like that.
What's your name, brother? What they call you?
That's right, huh? That's right, huh? But you got hate in your heart, man.
Come on.
I hate.
And that's breaking the law of Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
All right? We're going to deal with the law of Yahweh Shai, man. All right? A lot of you guys like to run from that. But we're going to deal with the law of Yahweh Shai.
Isaiah 41 and 14.
Now, we're dealing with the instruments, right? And Micah told you, he said that the Israelites going to thrash, ain't it?
Come on.
Read what you got.
Fear not, thou warm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, said the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument.
I will make thee a new sharp thrashing instrument, going back to Micah 4:13, going back to what? Jeremiah 51:19, that battle axe,
Come on.
all right, that the Lord used as his weapons of war, all right, referring to the Israelites, man.
Confirmation.
Not a nuclear missile, that's not the instrument. All right, go ahead.
An instrument having teeth.
An instrument having teeth. So there's your instrument in Isaiah 4, Isaiah 54:16.
Teeth just mean destruction.
Destruction. Something that hurt.
That hurt.
All right?
Yeah.
A battle axe of war.
You gotta break it down.
Yeah, you're right. What's the teeth? Go ahead.
Thou shalt thresh the mountains.
Thou shalt what?
Thresh the mountains.
Hey, didn't he say he gonna thrash many nations?
Many people. That's
Many
right.
people.
Come.
All right. He said you shall thrash the mountains. The mountains referring to people, man.
Come.
And beat them small.
And beat them small, man.
And shall make the hills as chaff.
Ooh.
The hills is referring to people as
Come.
chaff, man.
Come.
All right, meaning we're gonna beat them down. Why? Because the remnant is the instrument that the smith, aka the carpenter, all right,
AKA Yahweh Shai.
aka Yahweh Shai,
God.
all right, aka the destroyer,
God.
all right, aka the star,
Come on.
all right,
Most importantly, God.
star, man, all right. This is who the book written about, man.
That's right.
That's who we exalt when we come out here.
Exactly.
All right, go ahead.
Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them.
So that's the point. Go back to the Isaiah 54:16. And we're gonna just read that with understanding. We'll move on, man. All right? He dropping the mic on y'all guys, man. All right? Go ahead.
Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument of his work.
Now we done established that the smith, go back to the word carpenter, man.
God.
All right? When you read the Old Testament and you come across the word carpenter, it's the same word used in Isaiah 54 for smith. All right? Now we established who the instruments that the smith brought forth. All right? That the Lord is building up his elect, man.
God.
All right? Like a smith would do. He said, I'm going to make you a sharp, thrashing instrument. He said, I'm going to make you a battle axe, a weapon of war. All right? To beat in pieces many people, man. All
That's right.
Go ahead.
And I have made a waster to destroy.
And I have made the eyes going back to Yahweh. Because this is who's speaking in this chapter.
Confirmation.
All right? So he say, I, that same maker, that same one who created the smith in the beginning of the verse, he said, what up?
I will make the waster to destroy.
He will make the waster to destroy. Now get that
Exodus 12 and 23.
Hey,
For
that's
the
spirit.
Lord
For the Lord
will pass through to smite the Egyptians.
Go ahead.
And when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the two side posts, the Lord will pass over the door.
What Yahweh Shai is referred to as well? The Passover.
God.
He's referred as the Passover as well. So he said, what? The Lord gonna pass over the door. Go ahead.
And will not suffer the destroyer to come into your house to smite you.
Man, come on,
Who
man.
the destroyer?
The Lord is the destroyer.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. We in the wisdom of Solomon, he said he jumped off the throne. that was Yahweh shot, man.
God.
He said he jumped off. Yahweh never came off the throne. So that's Yahweh shot.
And when you read Revelation 9:11, Apollyon, Abaddon, when you look up those words, it'll tell you who that is.
God.
Read that 9 and 11. Revelation 9:11. You can grab that 1 Corinthians
God.
9 and 10. Yeah, man. These guys don't understand the scriptures, man.
That's right. Revelation 9, verse 11.
Yeah.
It says, and they had a king over them. Which is
Salaki. Because you ain't got the scriptures to hey, you get the Revelation 9:11. We're gonna show you that the destroyer is referring to Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
You get the 1 Corinthians 9 and 10. Let's read what you got, Bob.
Con. Hold on 1 second. This is
Revelation 9:11.
Revelations chapter 9. Salak.
Yeah, go ahead, read.
1 Corinthians verse 9, verse 10.
Come on.
Or saith he it altogether for our sakes. For our sakes, no doubt, that is written, that he that bloweth shall plow in hope, and that he that thresheth in hope shall be partaker of this hope.
That's 1 Corinthians.
No, 1 Corinthians 9 and 10.
We'll get 10 and 9.
No.
You got that?
This is Revelations 9 and 11.
Come on.
And they had a king over them.
The king is Yahweh Shai. He's known as the king of kings, Lord of lords. That's the king. Go ahead.
They say, which is the angel of the bottomless pit.
Which is the angel of the bottomless pit. Esau will tell you that's Satan. All right?
That's true.
That's right. That's false.
That's what Esau would say. All right? He said he had an angel over them, over the bottomless pit. That he had the key, right? It say the key.
Con. Well, the next verse, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon.
Whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon. Look up the word Abaddon, bro. Let's see what it means. Look up the word Abaddon.
Abaddon.
Come on.
Destruction.
Destruction. All right, that's what that means. Read on the chapter.
Con.
That's the right one.
But in the Greek tongue,
Yeah, what it say? What it say?
hath his name
Yeah, that's-
Apollyon.
Now look up that one.
And that is destroyer.
Destroyer, man.
What is it called?
Destroyer.
Come on, man.
All right.
It's simple. You keep it
So the Lord is the King, man. They got the key to the Father's will, man.
That's the heart. That's the heart.
What's the difference on what? I ain't hear you.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just me.
Yeah, see, that ain't. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. The right way is through the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ.
There's only one God.
Yeah, that's the right way.
We believe in him, but when I need him, I can't see him.
Yeah, that's yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I did 5% of everybody half my year.
Yeah. That's not right.
But I know
That's
because
because
it's unbalanced.
It's unbalanced. That's
yeah,
right.
it's unbalanced.
The Lord hates false balances too.
Con.
But that's what we do. Because we make mistakes.
That's right. That's right.
That's why we make mistakes.
That's right.
Mistakes is just a word that is made up.
That's why we're here. That's why we're going to the covenant. We can make mistakes and repent from our mistakes.
But you can't repent.
Kill somebody, doesn't mean that's a problem.
It's up to the Lord. It's up to the Lord.
It's all up to the
It's
Lord.
up to the Lord.
I want to make sure when I'm drinking, I'm thinking at the same time. I want to make sure I'm
1
talking
Corinthians
some
10
real
verse
shit.
9.
Read the 9:11
I'll be right
again,
back.
Kabal.
Okay, so
Promise.
All right. Read the 9:11 again, Kabal.
Con. This is Revelations 9 and 11. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit.
Hey, that's referring to Yahweh Shai. Remember the book written of him. And the brother read not Revelation. All right. Revelation 1 and 1 say the revealing of who? Yahweh Shai, man.
Come.
So, all right. Go ahead.
Say whose name in the Hebrew tongue,
Name in the Hebrew tongue is what?
Abaddon.
Abaddon. The brother looked up. It means destruction. Read.
But in the Greek
In
tongue,
the Greek tongue,
hath his name Apollyon.
Apollyon, the brother looked it up, which means what? The destroyer. Go ahead. And that's it on that verse?
Yeah,
And
Con.
that's it, bro. That's the point. Now read what you got up.
1 Corinthians 10 verse 9.
Yeah.
Neither let us tempt Christ or Yahweh Shai,
Don't tempt the Lord. Go ahead.
as some of them also tempted,
Go ahead.
and were destroyed of serpents.
And was destroyed, all right, because why? He's known as the destroyer. Go ahead.
Neither murmur ye, as some of them also murmured, and were destroyed of the destroyer.
And was destroyed of the destroyer.
There ain't no damn Satan, man.
That king, all right?
Okay.
That king that's referred to in Revelation 9 and 11, man.
Only one person got the key over heaven and hell, man.
With the power, with the authority to
right.
destroy.
That's right.
All right, Esau can't do nothing with nuclear weapons, man.
That's a cut on you to Yahweh Shai. You ain't got the goddamn key, man.
Good.
You ain't got the damn key, man.
So go back to the Isaiah 54. All right, we gave you all the precepts and just read that one verse, and we'll move on to the next thing, man. All right, we showed you how it was, man.
That's right.
All right, we created that Smith. All right, Yahweh. All right,
Isaiah 54 verse 16.
yeah.
Behold, I have created the carpenter that bloweth the coals in the fire.
The carpenter that blow up the coals in the fire. All right, go ahead.
And that bringeth forth an instrument.
Now who those coals is? That's the Israelites, the remnant.
That's right.
All right, that's that remnant, man.
That's right.
All right, that's the coals that the Lord blow in the fire, man. Because it talks about all that. Get that Zechariah 13
Revelation
and 8.
I'm gonna get power back to my son.
Yeah. He said, what did he say? He said, read that little piece again.
He said, the smith that blow up the coals in the fire.
The Smith, Yahweh Shai, that blow up the coals in the fire. All right, go ahead.
And that bringeth forth an instrument.
Now we showed you that Israel the instrument. All right, go ahead.
You said Zechariah 13 and 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord,
Yeah.
2 parts therein shall be cut off and die,
Come on.
but the third shall be left therein.
Read.
I will bring the third part through the fire,
We're gonna bring the third part through the fire. All right? All right? That's that instrument that's going through the fire that's being formed as a battle axe.
Being
as
refined.
A thrashing,
Come
as
on.
a thrashing instrument.
That's an Edomite.
All right?
That's Abraham.
Read.
And it says, I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold.
What do a smith do, Ak?
Come on. He's a
Refer to
craftsman.
the elect. That's
Come
the
on.
instruments. Go ahead, Ak. Read what you got,
part
Ak.
6, man.
Hey, that's a cut right there, Ak.
It says, gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them.
Gold is tried. All right? Come on, man.
And they're bringing forth an instrument for his works.
That's the coals that came that instrument that came through the coals, man, that the Lord brought forth, all right, as an instrument for his work, man. Go ahead.
And I have created the waster to destroy.
And we know who the destroyer is, man. Yahweh himself, man. That same Passover that went over the Egyptians, man, and smited all their firstborn, man. All right?
You need to explain that, huh? That's it on that.
We dropped the mic on that.
Hey, are they gonna be how you proud?
Hey, let's deal with the flame. The flame. All right? Yeah, the flame. Oh, because that's the new doctrine that popped up recently, that the word flame, get that in Obadiah 1:18. You got something, Ark, or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till y'all bring this out. Yeah, come.
I don't know. He said he was drinking that Russian vodka, man. Yeah, he said he might be with drunk, man. Hey, man, he was bugging, man. All right. He said Tahara Shai, the elder at GMS, all right, came out with a new doctrine this week and said that the flame, all right, in Obadiah 18 is referring to the missiles. If you notice, man, the Spirit got us cutting the missiles, man. All right? That's where the Spirit going, man. All right, go ahead.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame.
The house of Jacob will fire, the house of Joseph. It's telling you, you know what I'm saying? The scriptures are metaphoric, man. They're dark sayings, man. It's a scripture. What I said in Proverbs 1, the parable, to understand the parable, to understand the proverb. But go ahead, what you got?
Come. And the house of Esau for stubble.
And the house of Esau for stubble. So this guy said the word flame when you look it up. All right, he said that that's referring to
A spirit.
a missile. And that's why the Lord say precept must be upon precept. All right, you can't go into the blue letter.
Come on.
All right, and see what's written in the blue letter
Right.
and use that as gospel, man. That's not gospel, bro.
And the blue letter just give you what the definition of what the word means. Man.
That's not
It's not
gospel.
telling you what the Bible says.
Exactly. The precepts do that. Yeah, we start getting up in it. Get up in their chest,
Yeah,
man.
man, we
Start
do.
inching forward on
Hey,
these
you
niggas,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
All right.
That's right.
What you got? Oh, okay. So yeah, the flame, man. Get that Isaiah 10
Okay, good.
and 17.
Come.
All right. What you had? You had something on?
I got something on the bread, but I'm gonna wait till y'all go into your house shy.
We're gonna go into that too.
Come.
All right.
Isaiah 10, verse 17.
Isaiah 10, 17. This is the precept, man, the Obadiah, man. All right. It's not referring to missiles, man.
They can't get around.
Come on, what you got?
And the light of Israel shall be for a fire, and his Holy One for a flame.
So I guess that's the missile, though. No, that's the missile. That's a missile, man.
Swing.
That's a missile, man. Because it got the same word. That's metaphoric, man. All
That's
right?
what it's saying. It's saying.
Read what you got. Read on.
10, verse 17. And the light of Israel shall be for a fire,
Come on.
and his Holy One for a flame.
Read.
And it shall burn and devour his thorns and his briars in one day.
It shall burn and devour his thorns and briars in one day. Referring to the other nations. Just like we read what? Michael what? What that was? 4:13?
The thorns was a symbol of power. It was a symbol.
And the nations should set up as thorns.
That's right.
All right? Meaning they was going to be thorns in our side,
That's right.
as you might say.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead. Read what you got.
That's right. It shall consume the glory of his forest.
See, we're going to consume, all right, the glory of these Edomites, these nations, all right, forests, all right. We know forest is referring to people. Going back to what? Psalm 1, all right, those trees. Go ahead.
And of his fruitful field.
Going back to what? Genesis, all right, the tree that Eve ate the fruit from,
Come.
all right, learned from, all right, so that's referring to people. Go ahead.
Both soul and body.
Go ahead.
And they shall be as when a standard bearer fainteth,
Go ahead.
And the rest of the trees of his forest
And the rest of the trees of Esau forest
shall be few.
shall be what?
Shall be few.
Stubble. Stubble. All right, it's going to be a remnant left. All right?
That a child might write them. Wow.
Now get Zechariah, Zechariah 12:6. Zechariah 12:6. We're going to deal with the flame. All right? You say the flame is the missiles. We say it's referring to the Israelites. Go ahead,
Zechariah 12, verse 6.
This is the Lord instrument, man. Go ahead.
In that day, when I make the governors of Judah like a heart of fire among the wood.
What he gonna make them like? What? Fire among the wood. Referring to what? The Israelites, man, not missiles, man. Go ahead.
And like a torch of fire in a sheath.
Like a torch of fire. All right, not missiles, man. It's referring to the Israelites. Go ahead.
And they shall devour all the people round about. And they shall devour all the people round about.
And they shall devour the people round about. Just like we've been reading all day, huh? That's
On
the
the
fire.
right hand and on the left.
That's the fire and that's the flame, bro. All right? Not a nuclear missile, man.
Come on. The
God.
right hand on the Israelite, and the left hand the wicked, man. Esau and his people. Okay, going back to that angel who they worship Samuel. See, you gotta know the history, man. Y'all be talking, man. Y'all be talking with that Esau, don't know the history, man.
Get that Michael 5 and 7.
Edom worship Samuel. That's their angel. Come what you say?
5 and 7, Michael.
See, that's talking about Jake gonna be shooting the missiles out his hands,
Come on.
Hey, man. Yeah, hey, them lightning bolts.
I'm sorry.
No, 5 and 7, Michael.
Michael 5 and 7.
5 and 7.
No, sure.
Yeah, man, that's symbolic, man. It's referring to the Israelites. All right, we're gonna bring the pain to these heathens, man.
Come on.
All right, it talks about us receiving spiritual power, man.
Come on.
All right, go ahead.
Michael 5 verse 7. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people,
Come on,
as a dew from the Lord,
come on.
as the showers upon the grass.
Read.
That tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles, in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among flocks of sheep, who, if he go through, won't tread him down and tear him in pieces.
That's us being the fire and the flame, bro.
Come on.
All right,
And none can deliver.
and none can deliver, man. All right, now go back to the Obadiah 18 and just read that, and then we'll move on, man. All right, we'll move on. It's not referring to no damn missiles, man.
Obadiah 1 verse 18.
Yep.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame.
Hey, that's the point. And Esau has stubble.
Come
All
on.
right, meaning he gonna be very few, man. All
You guys
right,
got that veil on your eyes, man.
he
You
gonna
can't
be
see the
very
truth,
few.
man. You can't see it, man. Because when you look at that word whoredom, it talk about cult practices, man. You guys like the cult, man.
Yeah, it is a occult.
That's all cult, man.
When you repeat and agree with everything that a man say, you fall in, you're in the cult, man.
That's right.
And you curse, man, according to the scriptures.
Yeah.
Curses is man who trusts in man, make
Yeah,
flesh
you
his own.
You is cursed. You're right, man. So you guys are cursed, man.
The Lord said, anybody say that prophecy gonna come to pass, man, you should run away from that brother, man.
Quickly,
Wait.
Hey,
that,
he
man.
said flee, right?
swiftly, bro.
Hey, man, like,
Flee.
hey, flee. You know what I'm saying? Leave
Flee.
a cloud of dust behind you, man.
Come on, man.
Like the
Alright.
road runner.
You better flee, just like that brother from Baltimore did.
Come on,
He
come on.
flee, man.
He saw the truth, man. He saw that.
He probably asked them guys some questions. You know, and they got proud.
They got proud.
They couldn't answer it.
That's right.
He probably asked him, man, who is the star, man? Kaiser Warham. He probably said, well, show me the precept. You gotta believe it through the spirit. Well, we've been reading all day. The scripture said, speak my words. All right? Speak the Lord's words was written in the book, man.
And what's interesting, man, the scriptures say prove all things.
Ooh,
You got to prove that, man.
prove that.
We supposed to have faith in Yahweh Shah, not what you say.
16. Not what you say. Hey, say that again.
You got to have faith in Yahweh Shah, not what you say, man.
What you say, and that's why what? The Church of Berea was considered upright.
Come on.
Because they searched
The scriptures,
even though Paul
daily.
was a governor and
That's
a tutor,
right.
All right, what you would call a guide that was set up to guide you in the Lord's word,
Con.
they still went behind him and searched the scriptures to see if what Paul was saying was true.
You got to do that.
You got to do that. That's part of being a servant or a saint of the Lord, man.
That's right.
Revelation 16, verse 16.
Now we're gonna deal with Armageddon real quick. All right, real quick. All right, Armageddon. Revelation 16, 16.
And he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon.
Now this is dealing with a place. All right, like just like Babylon is dealing with a people and not a place. Armageddon is dealing with a place. All right, not World War III, man. All right, so the Lord said He's gonna gather them together in a place. All right, and we could give you the precept on that place where He's gonna gather the nations at. That's 39:11. Because I don't think we brought this out last week. It was 39:11. All right, this is the place, man. All right, it clearly say place. All right, not World War III. It's not dealing with World War III, man. Okay.
And it shall come to pass. It's Ezekiel, right?
Yeah, Ezekiel 39:11.
39, verse 11.
And when you read the whole chapter, it'll show you who the them is referring to. Going back to Esau and the other nations that band with Esau to come up against the elect during the second vote. All right? But we're going to show you through this precept where it's going to take place at. Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in that day that I will give unto God a place there of graves in Israel.
A place there of graves. Where at?
In Israel.
In Israel. This is where Armageddon, all right, is at, man. Israel, north of Manasseh, man. All right.
That's right.
None of these guys even attempted to say, well, damn, Pop, that makes sense, Pop. Damn, we thought that was World War III, Pop. You know what I'm saying? They just gonna go along with the bullshit. All right, the Lord say rebuke them sharply.
That's right.
All right, and that's you guys are getting rebuked sharply from the Spirit, bro.
There's a division between us and the Lord.
Sharply.
Doing that, man.
All right, and like the brother said, it's these elders.
Man.
All right, they're set up, man, to bring confusion, man.
That's right.
They the authors of it, man. All right, tell you can't congregate with other brothers or be brotherly to other brothers that have different doctrines than them, man.
That's right.
That's not right, man. All right, that's not right. You guys are being zombies, man, and following and believing that madness, man.
You ain't gonna care about that. You think people in Guatemala care about some doctrine? Some
God.
for some righteous people to help, man. That's it, bro.
They needed to be warned. All right? If they believed in the truth,
That's right.
if it was any brother over there that believed in the truth, he would have understood what was happening.
That's right.
This is the wrath of the Lord.
That's right.
All right? He would have told those people to repent, man.
Repent, man.
Scriptures say,
You guys steady knocking.
no, you good. Scriptures say, accept him that is weak in the faith, but not to doubtful disputation.
Right. All right? So you guys, man, like I say, man, they just the authors of it, man. I mean, they the one that's bringing the confusion within Israel, man.
That's right.
All right?
Talk about that for 2 hours with no precepts.
With no
I don't want to
precepts.
hear you talk about some goddamn Edomite article, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
that's
man.
not the gospel.
For a whole 2 hours, man. Come on,
No
bro.
weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Hey,
man.
come on.
What about that scripture, man?
Come on, Isaiah 54:17, man.
Come on.